I want to tell you how you can stop chasing on the twin flame journey. This is about when you notice that your energy is kind of pointed into your twin flame and you feel like you're maybe not chasing after them physically, maybe you're not calling them over and over again, but it's just like this energy that you have inside of you. So I'm going to tell you how you can stop chasing and how you start attracting or magnetizing them. So my name is Leesie. I have been coaching twin flames for 7 years, and I practice the teachings of union, which teach you how to attract and magnetize what you desire in your life, including your twin flame. And I notice this in my clients and something I experienced myself, where no matter what I did, no matter what I tried, whether I stopped talking to my twin flame for a day or a month or even 7 months, or whether I, tried practicing certain Kundalini activations, it just didn't work. And it's not working for those people that I've talked to that have tried those things too. And there's a reason for this. So your twin flame is your divine mirror. They are your perfect counterpart. They're going to mirror everything about you perfectly. And the way that they do this is just through basically showing you what's going on in your subconscious. So if your twin flame doesn't want anything to do with you, if they're with someone else, if they're ignoring you, or they just want to be friends, that means that there's something going on inside of you that is somehow depolarizing your union and pushing them away. So what do you do about it? Well, there's a special inner work technique that I practice, that I guide my clients with, and it's called the mirror exercise. And some of you have learned it. If you have, type in the comments that where you're at with that, if you've heard about it or learned it. I don't teach the one where you need to look in a mirror. I teach the one where it's a 4-step process of self-reflection and self-love. And this inner work process, it's a very simple process. It's very simple. It's 4 steps. Pointing the finger out at the problem, what your twin flame is doing. Or it can also be used for any other problem you're facing in your life, something that feels bad in your life. Then taking that sentence that you said or wrote and pointing it back inward to yourself and realizing that there's a matching vibration inside. And then step 3 is you acknowledge, okay, yes, there's that vibration that's matching inside that has been producing my external reality in a way that I don't like, especially with my twin flame. Step 4 is you love yourself. You ask that part of you that has been causing the problem inside what it needs to feel loved, and then you give that to yourself. So simple enough, right? So some of you know this step and know this technique and you're trying it. The issue is that it is a spiritual practice. So some of you know how to meditate. Some of you have heard about people meditating. And if meditation is just simply closing your eyes and observing your thoughts, why aren't we all ascended? Why aren't we all enlightened? Well, it's because your consciousness is complex. It's big. There's a lot of sort of magnetic or sticky patterns that you have, thought patterns, limiting belief patterns that you have buried deep inside of your consciousness. And so this requires us to adopt this practice of practicing the mirror exercise, the teachings of union, over and over and over again until it becomes like a way of life, like you're living your life and you're just doing it within. So why am I a twin flame coach if I've just given you the tools? I've just basically given you the path of healing for free. Why do I coach people if I've given you exactly what to do? It's because your consciousness, like I said, is very tricky and sticky, and it has sorts of tactics that it's used to protect itself, to not change. Human beings, as you may or may not know, hate change. We really don't like change. We don't like to change our mind. And to some degree, we don't necessarily find self-examination and self-exploration very easy. I know I didn't. I know when I was starting off on my twin flame journey, and even though I knew intellectually that my twin flame was my mirror, I had a hard time accepting what he was showing me was actually about me inside. So how does your twin flame mirror you? Well, like I mentioned, if they're not talking with you, or they're not choosing you, or they're somehow ignoring you, they're showing you a part of yourself that you're not choosing, that you're ignoring, that you're not talking to. And you might think that that sounds abstract. Like, well, I feel like I'm talking to myself and connecting with myself. So why is my twin flame doing that? Well, this is a deep part. That's what I can help you see. These deeper parts. So what I noticed when my twin flame wasn't talking to me is that, like, I wasn't connecting with my own divinity. I wasn't connecting with myself. I actually wasn't loving myself deep within. I thought I was, or I had this belief that I did, or this like kind of thought, oh yeah, sure, I love myself. Yeah, sure, of course I do. But I wasn't. Because if I did, then I would feel wonderful all the time. Wouldn't be upset about anything. I would feel like on top of the moon, you know, on top of the world or whatever. Like I'd feel so wonderful all the time if I was loving myself all the time with divine love. That we're talking about unconditional divine love, and that is what we are teaching you to do. And so maybe I was loving myself in some of these areas over here, but in some of these areas over there, pardon my pumpkins, it was Halloween recently, and over here I wasn't. So a coach, an experienced coach such as myself, can help you see where you're not loving yourself inside of yourself. So this is a journey. It's a complex journey. It's a journey to ultimately enlightenment through twin flames. You can go meditate and become enlightened that way, but I prefer to take the path of healing where I'm growing closer to oneness with God through my twin flame journey, through the teachings of union. And that's what I want to invite you to as well. Throughout these 7 years, I have had tremendous growth in my life where I used to feel anxious. I used to feel like I doubted myself. I used to feel like I had no confidence at all. I didn't think I was beautiful. I didn't really want to spend time with myself. I would numb out through playing games or talking to other people. And I didn't really want to inspect my own thoughts and beliefs about myself. I had a belief that I wasn't worthy of love. I had a belief that I was a bad person. That was a big one for me. I had this belief that I was like bad, or like the problem child of God or something, like I had that. And this work will go to those places, and I can teach you how to love yourself in those places. So I hope that this video helped you to understand how you're actually going to magnetize your twin flame to you. Because I know that a lot of you are very passionate, you're very driven, you're very sincere, and I have deep compassion for the world. That's why I'm doing this. That's why I have this video. I want to help you get off that hamster wheel where you're feeling like you're like spinning in circles and going in a loop, and you feel like you can't get that breakthrough that you want. That's what I can help you to achieve. So if you resonate with my videos, if you resonate with me, if you're ready to take that next step, I want you to try Ascension Coaching with me. Right now, you can look in the link in the description box and book an introductory session with me, and I can walk you through the mirror exercise and show you how to do it right and start you off on your practice. Maybe you would like to work with me in a group for about a month or 6 months, right? Maybe you can do a 6-month process. I highly recommend that. The next piece that I will share is that I didn't make this stuff up. I didn't learn this on my own. And I will connect you to the source of where I learned it. My school, the school that I went to learn all of these spiritual insights about twin flames. And these classes you do want to have so that you can accelerate into your harmonious union and really receive these teachings. And I'm going to help you implement them in your life so that you can have your twin flame by your side, so that they're going to be calling you. They're going to want to be with you. They're going to run away from that karmic situation on their own. You don't have to mess with it. They're going to come to you and want to be with you, and you're going to attract the money that you want in your life, the experiences that you want in your life. You're going to attract all of that through this work. I know it sounds too good to be true, but it isn't. It's not too good to be true. It's, if you know the law of attraction, this is implementing it in a way where you have hidden places in your consciousness that you can't see. So I'm going to help you with that. So check the link below. Don't forget to like this video and subscribe to my channel. And God bless you. Thank you so much for being a part of this video and being here with me. Namaste.